Coming to you live from the contaminated dungeon, it's Max the Animal and Nikki Snacks here on Bagels and Locks.
Good morning, and welcome to Bagels and Locks. I'm your host, Max the Animal, joined by my partner, Nikki Snacks. And as always, we will be giving you our best bets for this NFL Sunday action.
Yes, true. That's what we've been doing all year. You have not provided anybody with any sort of substance. I think your record is 7-17.
I'm 7-17.
Not great.
2-1 last week, so if you've been...
Here comes the hot streak.
Well, if you've been fading me, I apologize. You know, I got you last week. I got you.
Well, if they've been fading you all year,
You're rich.
They're up a lot of money.
You're good.
If you fade him and take my picks, you guys are raking. But that's what we do. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give you winners.
The show's called Bagels and Locks. Someone's got to give you some bagels every once in a while.
Amen. Amen.
Right. Preach, brother.
Amen. Animal, start it off. What do you got? You're coming off a hot week. What do you got? Pick one.
Oh, I'm going to start. All right, yeah, I'll start. Why not? So I've got the Lions at Oakland +2. I'm going with, there's a current theme this year in the NFL. It's the road dogs. For some reason, they're doing very well. I had a stat. It was on the board. I can't see it. There's a glare, so I'm not going to read it. I believe last week they were like 64. They were the favorites, right? So we're going to go with the road dog. We're going to go with the Lions +2. Matt Stafford threw for 300 yards last week. The Raiders' defense has been letting up a lot of passing yards.
Yeah.
A lot is like, that's a big amount.
I took the over.
300 yards is big.
Houston and the Raiders last week, I took the over because of that. So,
well,
it proved to hit.
I was going to say, sprinkle on that over 49.5. It's not an official pick. Maybe sprinkle on that too.
So you're telling them two losers. Listen, two losers is better than one. So, in my opinion. What I'm going to do with my first pick is something that I probably don't love, especially. I'm going to take Pittsburgh +1.
So I got deodorant on my fucking jumpsuit.
Well, I mean, no offense, but you stink, so you probably should use more deodorant. I'm going to take Pittsburgh +1. Mason Rudolph's back. John Connor. Yeah, I know his name is James Connor, but we refer to people as the Terminator when your last name is Connor. Probably won't play. If he does, he's going to be limited. But Indy struggled last week. They did. They struggled to score. They struggled to move the ball. They barely won. Pittsburgh was down 14-0 early to the dreaded Miami Dolphins, but they came back and they won by 13. I think it's a very underrated Pittsburgh team. That defense is for real. I like them at home. Indy is a good ball club, a very well-coached ball club. Frank Reich is a very, very good coach, but just don't like him this week. I like Pittsburgh +1. I think they get the outright win. I'm going to say about 24-20 they win that game.
Oh, we're predicting scores now?
Yeah. When you're 8 games over 500, you predict scores. When you're 10 games under 500, you just predict losers. So
we got to predict something, right?
Got to predict something.
My next prediction is a good one. It's a big one. Some might say it's over the top because it's Houston at Jacksonville. We're taking the over at 46. See what I did there with that over?
I saw it, yeah.
Over the top thing?
I got
right?
it. I'm sure they got it.
Last week, Minshew threw 3 touchdowns. Minshew threw 3 touchdowns. Minshew threw 3 touchdowns. Say that. That's tough. The Houston defense, they're giving up a lot of touchdowns. J.J. Watt dead. So
he's very
no
dead.
pass rush now. Whatever pass rush.
By the way, he's the most overrated football player of the last decade.
Listen,
anyway, go ahead.
I know you're gonna always. Whitney Merciless still there. He can rush. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Pass rush. It's gonna be a little. It's gonna be a little light this week. Minshew's gonna have some time in the pocket, get some magic going. I could see a high-scoring game here. I do see a high-scoring game here, and I see an over 46 being. I know last week I said the over was gonna hit 3 times. That was an exaggeration. Well, this one's gonna hit 4 times. 4 times. 46 times 4. That's what the score is going to be. That's how much money you should bet on this game.
That's a double down.
It's a quadruple down.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
You feel comfortable telling them that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you feel comfortable telling them that, then I'm going to feel comfortable telling you that you should take the Chicago Bears +5 on the road against Philadelphia. First of all, Philly had a very nice, impressive road win against Buffalo last week. I'll give them that. They are scums of the earth. Their people are awful. Their team is scum. Their fans are scum. Everything about Philly is scum. Scum, 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 scum. They probably win this game, but they're not winning by more than 5. So you take the Chicago Bears plus 5. Listen, Philly's secondary is an atrocity. It's like our high school football team, the Emerson Cavos, playing against anybody. Their secondary is terrible. I think this is the game Mitch actually figures out a little bit of a rhythm. They keep the ball out of Philly's hands, okay? And they lose the game by 3 points. That's how I see it. Which means if they lose the game by 3 points, what does Chicago do?
Cover?
They cover the spread of plus 5. So
start
take
listening to you.
Chicago plus 5 on a road against Philly. Trash city, trash fans, trash team.
All right, yeah, no, that's fair, except...
No, it is fair.
Except-
Because Philly is scum. They are literally nothing. They won 1 Super Bowl, and it wasn't even with that ginger Carson Wentz. Just because you have great red hair doesn't make you a good quarterback, buddy. You're not that good. Chicago's defense is coming. They're coming. And not in the way that men come when they see Alicia Fox on the bed. They're coming. They're coming.
All right, yeah, sure.
What do you mean, yeah, sure?
I was going to say that you're relying on Mitch Trubisky to throw the ball here successfully.
No, I'm not relying on anything with Mitch
They're not
Trubisky.
going to be able to run it against the Philadelphia defense. So
No, they turn it around. They turn it around.
Bad pick. Don't take that pick. It's a bad pick. Snacks is slipping.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. See this is what I gotta say now. You tell me it's a bad pick, right? So what does that think to your guys' heads? That it's probably a good pick. The mush himself, who's 7-17, tells me it's not a good pick. So what the do you think it is? It's probably the biggest pick of all time. The Bears probably went outright. So suck my get on with your next pick. No, wait. Before we do that, let's get to the big lock of the week. No, before we do that.
Can I talk? I have something I wanted to say. I was going to say about last week how I won. I went 2-1. I want to sit in that for a little bit.
How many times you go 0-3 this year?
Listen, don't worry about that. So I went 2-1 and it felt really good. So I know this isn't going to happen all the time. I'm going to need some help. I'm going to need some help from some people. I'm reaching out to you guys. I'm reaching out to the big dogs.
This is big.
I need someone to go to school to be a referee, become a referee. Let's team up. We start shaving points. My picks hit. We make some money on the side, right? Shaving points, picks. I don't know.
No, it seems pretty good to me. We need a referee to shave points. But when you're saying shaving, what you might as well do is go to manscaped.com.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
You could shave your balls cleaner than anybody would ever expect. And if you use Big Dog in the code, you get 20% off. You get ball gel. Your balls will smell great. You get a buzzer that makes your balls look
ball
cleaner than
toner,
ever.
Tone those balls. Tone them nice.
You get literally everything. I know Animal's balls are hairier than Sim because he's a Jew. But I tell you, it's okay. You go to manscaped.com. You purchase your order. Get a buzzer. Get ball gel. Get ball cologne. Get everything. Your ladies will love you. I promise you. Trust me. I've used this from experience. Use Big Dog. Get 20% off on the coupon code. Boom, 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 boom. Manscaped.com. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Trust me.
All right, so now let's go to our big dog pick of the week, and let's hear from Thor. Let's hear what you got, Thor.
Let's go, Thor.
What's up, Snacks and Animal? It's your boy Thor coming at you live from Asgard. My easy pick of the week, Indianapolis Colts -1 at Pittsburgh. Mason Rudolph with absolute dog shit against the Miami fucking Dolphins. James Conner's banged up. He's going to get limited touches. And the Colts are going to win by at least a touchdown. Also, Animal, we're not brainwashed. Like you said in your E-Town Get Down, little Fade the Public podcast. We all still love you. We don't like your picks, but we love you, so it's okay.
We don't like your picks, but we love you, so it's okay.
Shout out to everyone over there at BDGE. Colts -1 at Pittsburgh. Book it. Put your fucking mortgage on it. Put my hair on it. Put this fucking hammer on it.
Wow.
All right, it's
Going
an
against
interesting pick.
Snacks.
Yeah, it's an interesting pick. And great costume, by the way. This
This is a great costume.
It was just
It's
Halloween, so I respect that. Anything where there's some muscles involved, it's always good, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You need muscles, especially when do you hear that? Do you hear that sound? We're definitely gonna need those muscles if we're gonna pick up this big lock. Shit. What's going on, buddy? Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, so it is time for the big locks. And I'm going to start us off with my big lock of the week, which, by the way, I'm 1-7 on the big locks. So if you do want to fade anything, these are probably what you should fade. But I'm going to go with the Titans at Carolina plus 3.5.
Who's plus 3.5?
The Titans. The Titans are plus 3.5. They're the road dog. It's my theme. Road dogs. Raw dogs, road dogs. Here's the deal. Panthers were exposed. Exposed by the 49ers last week. They were exposed by Tevin Coleman. They were exposed by Matt Breida. Was he playing last week?
Barely.
They were exposed by any other fucking running back. I'm just throwing out running backs. Running backs from the 49ers. So you know who's a good running back? There's this guy. His name goes by Derrick Henry. He's a freak athlete. He's going to run all over the Panthers. Exposed last week. Exposed. So, lock this in. Big lock. 1-7, big locks. Animals 1-7. Big lock of the week. Titans plus 3.5. Derrick Henry, freak athlete, running all over the Panthers. They're shooketh. They're shook.
And Steph Curry just went out with a broken wrist, so.
It's a different team.
No, I know. But it's
keep
Carolina
pounding for
pride.
Panthers,
Carolina pride, yeah.
They can pound this.
See, those are the kind of things you need to know, though.
I know that.
Anyway,
Please.
one of us is 1-7 on big locks. The other's 7-1 on big locks. And the one that's 7-1 on big locks is about to give you their big lock of the week. I would double your unit bet on this one. Take the Buffalo Bills minus 9.5 against the Washington Redskins. The Bills are coming off a sloppy loss against a miserable team. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say a miserable team. They're not a bad team. But the Bills the shit out of miserable teams this year. They're 3-1 against teams that don't have a winning record against the spread. They're 9.5 right now. They're at home. Dwayne Haskins is starting. Dwayne Haskins, if you've looked at him, he doesn't look ready. He doesn't look prepared. Nothing. The Bills may win this game 31-6, and that covers the 9.5 easily. I am so confident in this bet, I may put a dime on it.
A dime?
Yeah, I might put a dime on it.
Damn.
I might triple this best bet lock of the week, this big lock of the week. 9.5, Buffalo Bills at home against the Redskins. Dwayne Haskins, piece of shit, not good at quarterback. I wanted him for the Giants. Then I realized he sucks. Don't want him anymore. Hate his guts. Bills kill him. Bills kill him. Bills kill him. That defense is going to swarm him. Josh Allen is going to go up and down the field with Devin Singletary and Frank Gore all game long. They will score enough points to cover that. Even if they don't score, I'm sure the defense will score 2 touchdowns. Take the Bills minus 9.5 against the Redskins. And listen, if we're throwing fucking winners out, take the Giants plus 7.
Stop it. No.
Take the money line. Take the Browns minus 3.
No.
I think I might sweep the board this week. But take those 3 bets for sure. If you want more picks, just DM me. I promise you I'll give them to you.
DM me. I'll tell you what the Giants spread is and tell you what to pick.
Giants will win the game outright. Monday night.
Stop it. Anyway, as always, thanks for joining us. Every Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m., Bagels and Locks. Please like, subscribe, comment down below.
Give us your best picks.
Give us your best picks. Go to manscaped.com.
Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And appreciative for you guys watching and actually commenting and enjoying this. Because the few that do, trust me, we appreciate it. So
True. Thank you.
keep commenting down. We love yous. Go Snacks.
And Eli Manning is a piece of shit.
Okay, hold on.
Eli Manning is scum.
So, in Tony Romo's career, he won 2 playoff games, right? Correct? Just say yes or no. Yeah. In Eli Manning's 15-plus career, he has 2 Super Bowl MVPs. I'm done. Good night. Let's go, Giants!
Get out of my face, man.